The World Cup qualifier playoffs are coming up, and in today's video, we're going to be predicting the Uefa side of it because Bosnia is in it. Hopefully, we go through. I mean, we got a tough side. We got Italy and Wales on our side. I think we have the toughest side for the playoffs. Hopefully, we go through. But in this video, we're gonna show you all our picks for the European side. So yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so this is what the playoffs look like. I mean, we got Wales and Bosnia in Path A with Italy and Northern Ireland. I feel like this is the toughest one here. And we got Path B. We got Ukraine and Sweden. Ukraine and Sweden, the blue and yellows playing against each other. We got Poland and Albania in Path B as well. We got Path C. We got Kosovo and Slovakia. I think Kosovo is like the lowest ranked team in here. And then we got not Kosovo, but like we got Turkey and Romania. And in Path D, we got Czech Republic and Ireland playing against each other. Not bad, not bad. We got Denmark and North Macedonia for Pad D. I think Pad D is like, one of those like okay ones. But I think the most interesting game out of all of these for me, obviously, Bosnia and Wales. That's a good one. I'm excited to see Slovakia and Kosovo. That one's another good one. I don't know, but I feel like Poland and Albania will be a little feisty one. I don't know, but we'll see. So right now we're just gonna be, deciding each team for each path. So yeah, let's go. All right, so for my most important game that I'm going to be watching is Bosnia versus Wales. Without a doubt, I'm going to pick Bosnia, but I think Wales is going to be is going to be a good team we're going to be playing against. I mean, we went up against Austria. We tied 1-1. Our form recently has been decent. It has been bad. It's been better than previous years. Just leave it at that. But Wales, they've been doing all right as well. I mean, they played England, lost against England. They lost against Belgium, but they did beat Liechtenstein 1-0 only. But they did destroy North Macedonia 7-1. I mean, I don't know how Wales doing with their injuries. So far, Bosnia is doing good, I think. I don't think we have anyone injured. Our roster came up. Looks decent. Still think Malic and Kadic should have been called up, but it's whatever. I still believe in Bosnia. We did finish second on our table with Romania and Austria in it. I mean, with that Cyprus and Marino, but they're just crumbs. Then we have, let's see, all right, Wales right here. They did finish second as well. They finished second, obviously. They finished second right under Belgium. Then North Macedonia, Kazakhstan. I mean, not bad. They did decent as well, I feel like. But I'm going my gut feeling and what I want. Boston's going through on this one. They're going to go on into the finals for the playoffs. But yeah, Boston. Let's go. One with the Boston. All right, so next up in Path A that we have left is Italy and Northern Ireland. I honestly think this might be a no-brainer. I think Italy should move on from Northern Ireland. But looking at Italy's current history with, qualifying and like going to the World Cup and Euros, it hasn't been great. I don't think Italy have qualified for anything recently. They haven't been doing well, But, I mean, they're up against Northern Ireland. I mean, their form for Italy has been decent. I mean, they have been won 4 games out of 5. Only lost against Norway. I mean, lost against Norway 4-1. Northern Ireland, I don't think they're as strong as Italy is. But honestly, I still feel like Italy are going to easily, should go through. They should go through. But Northern Ireland did come third with Germany and Slovakia. With seeing how they came like third with Slovakia in there. But let's see like where Italy's at. See, they came second right under Norway. Norway dominated that group. I mean, they did have like an easy group, if I'm being honest. It was not even that hard, I feel like. But I'm gonna go for this one. Definitely, I'm taking Italy going on into the finals, playing against Bosnia. So going on into Path B, we got Ukraine and Sweden, the blue and yellows going at each other. I mean, if you look at Sweden's form, it's been horrible. I mean, they haven't won a game in their last 5 matches compared to Ukraine, who have already won 3 games in their last 5, lost to France. It's kind of expected. Without a doubt, I mean, they have Gyökeres, who plays for Arsenal right now. I don't know. I think, honestly, I think Ukraine is going to, win against Sweden, move on, which I'm going to stick with that. So I'm taking Ukraine moving on against Sweden. All right, for the next matchup in Path B, we got Poland and Albania. Honestly, this game is going to be a little scrappy, I feel like, knowing how these Albanians and Polish play. I mean, Poland do have Lewandowski. Albania, I feel like they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight this game through. I mean, they did lose against England 2-0, but they won 4 games. Before that, Poland as well won 4 games, but they did tie against the Dutch 1-1. Decent draw right there for them. But I feel like everyone's gonna pick Poland for this one. Everyone's like to see Poland, Albania. They're gonna go for Poland. I'm gonna change it up a bit. I'm gonna go for Albania, moving on to the finals in Path B. All right, now we're gonna go into Path C. We got Slovakia and Kosovo. If you look at their form, Kosovo's form honestly has been really good. I think they finished second at table. Who did they finish under? Yeah, Kosovo finished second in the table under Switzerland, above Slovenia and Sweden. You know, for Kosovo finishing second in this table, congrats. Honestly, their form has been really good. Slovakia, they only finished second under Germany, Northern Ireland, and Luxembourg. I feel like it's not as strong as, their group. For my gut feeling, looking at their form, Slovakia lost 6 to Germany, lost 2 to Northern Ireland. Kosovo have been decent. Kept clean sheets, kept pretty much clean sheets in most of the games. Only allowed 1 goal in. Yeah, they only allowed 1 goal in. It's crazy. But yeah, for this side, for Pat C, I'm taking Kosovo against Slovakia. Kosovo. All right, so continuing on into Path C, we got Turkey and Romania. I mean, from Bosnia's experience against Romania, Romanians know how to fight. Honestly, I think the Turkish are going to think it's going to be an easy game for them, but I don't think it will be an easy game from Turkey against Romania. Romania do know how to fight. Turkey, solid side as well, decent form. They did lose 6-0 to Spain. We're not going to talk about that. Tied 2-2 against Spain, which is actually really good, a little better from the previous game against them. Romania did destroy San Marino 7-1, but it's San Marino at the end of the day. But, Bosnia did win against Romania twice away and at home. I expect Turkey to move on from this game, and go on into the next round. I feel like it's going to be a more simpler game, who's going to go on. So, yeah, I'm taking Turkey for this one. So, moving on to the last path, we got Path D. We got Czech Republic and Ireland. I mean, this side, I feel like it could be a 50-50. Honestly, I don't know who's going to go through in this one. I mean, look at their form. The Irish have been in good form. They did beat Portugal 2-0. They did beat Ireland. Ireland. They beat Ireland. Ireland beat Ireland. Ireland beat Hungary, I think, 2-3, 3-2 to get into the playoffs. Let's see. Yeah, Ireland did beat, yeah. If they lost, they wouldn't have made it. Oh, wow. It's crazy. I think, yeah, Ireland did win against Hungary to get into the playoffs. I mean, the Czech Republic, yeah, I don't think they've been really great. They did tie. They only won against San Marino 1-0. Won against Gibraltar 6-0. But yeah, honestly, for this one, I'm going to take Ireland moving on against Czech Republic. All right, so for the last matchup in the playoffs, we got Denmark and North Macedonia. I honestly wanted North Macedonia to go on, but they're playing against Denmark. Denmark is a strong side. They're decent. Even though they lost against Scotland 4-2, I still feel like Denmark are going to be able to go on. If North Macedonia can fight, they did tie against Belgium 0-0, in the previous one of the previous games. If they can play like how they play against Belgium, tie against Belgium, fight, I think North Macedonia can go on, but they're playing against Denmark. Denmark's strong. They did get destroyed by Wales 7-1 in the recent game, and Denmark did lose against Scotland 4-2. But I don't think that really matters. Just knowing both of these teams, I'd want North Macedonia going on, but they're playing against Denmark, so for that reason, I'm going to choose Denmark. All right, that's it for today's video. Made my predictions. I'm definitely going to be watching Bosnia play. Hopefully we go through. I believe in Bosnia, but I'm definitely going to be keeping up on all the other games that are going to be going on. And make sure you leave a comment down below your guys' predictions. Like the video and subscribe. And yeah, your boy Ani is out. Haydi.